chose to do the brain hat. Like this. Whoa, they were in your Purple Day brain kit, weren't they? Oh, good choice. Well, my friend Alex showed me those, and I just had to make one. Pretty exciting. Well, when we're doing this, especially since March is Epilepsy Awareness Month, when we learn about the brain and how it works, we can also learn more about epilepsy. You know, my friend Alex knows lots and lots and lots and lots about the brain, and she can help you make a brain hat. Yeah, does that sound like a good idea? Wow, I love your energy. All right, I'm transporting you to the lab of Alex in 3, 2, 1.
And the Lily rocket was a success. Good job, team. Oh, hello there. What brings you to my laboratory? A brain hat, you say? Do you have all your brain materials in front of you? Let's begin. Step 1, examination. We need to make sure we have everything we need to build our brain. We are going to need our 2 halves of the brain. Make sure one says left side and one says right side. Next, scissors. But make sure to follow your scissor safety. Finally, we need either glue or tape. I'll be using glue, but you can use whatever you have around you. If you need some time to help find what you need, just pause the video here and start it back up when you're ready. Ready? I didn't quite catch that. Can you say it louder, please? Are you ready? Whoa, you really are ready. Then let's go. Next, we need to cut out our left lobe of the brain. We will leave our cerebellum for later. The cerebellum is this small piece right here. Cut along the outer black line of the bigger brain piece like so. Make sure to get all the curves so it looks just like a real brain. Our left side of the brain. We have 2 sides of the brain called hemispheres. Both sides are kind of similar, but they talk to each other through a thick set of brain cells in the middle called the corpus callosum. Big word, I know. Say it with me. Corpus callosum. Corpus callosum. We learned about this through a special type of surgery for people with epilepsy called a corpus callosomy. That's an even bigger word. Let's try that one together too. Corpus callosomy. Corpus callosomy. This operation makes the 2 sides talk a little bit less by separating the corpus callosum a little bit, preventing some big seizures. Isn't it cool that people with epilepsy have helped us understand how the brain works? Now, back to our hat. Take a look at these lines on the hat. We're going to cut the solid line only to the end and make sure you don't cut the dotted lines, just like this. Great. Now that we have one of our lines cut, I'm going to go ahead and cut all the other solid lines too. Should look like this. Perfect. Now, you'll want to get your trusted glue or tape. In between the spot that we just cut, I'm going to add a little bit of glue, just like this. Then I'm going to hold it together until it sticks together. Oh, look, the frontal lobe. Planning, problem solving, controlling our actions. Without the frontal lobe, I wouldn't be able to figure out how to even make a brain hat. I love my frontal lobe. And look, it's stuck together too. There are 2 more folds in the frontal lobe. Let's do those ones. Looking great, scientists. We have the front side of our left side done. Now, let's move on to our motor cortex. Go ahead, glue and hold your motor cortex down like this. This part of the brain controls how you move. If you want to wave your hand or give a big smile. How did scientists figure this out, you ask? Well, it all comes back to somebody named Penfield. He was a famous Canadian neurosurgeon. That's a doctor who helps with your brain. And he helped many people with epilepsy. While making sure he fixed only the part of their brain that had epilepsy, he discovered what all the other parts control. His work was very important for the field of brain science, and we use what he learned even today. So hey, a big discovery in science and medicine was thanks to people living with epilepsy. Next up, the parietal lobe. Right here. Go ahead and glue or tape those pieces down just like this. This is where we understand the world all around us and how we are in it. So that is how you can tell that I am really, really close or really far away. Whew. Now, at the bottom of our brain, you'll see the temporal lobe. This is where all the information our senses collect go. All of the smells, tastes, touch, and sounds we experience go here. This part of the brain is so special that there's a whole type of epilepsy named after it, called temporal lobe epilepsy. It's also where our biggest fold is, so let's get that one ready. All right, show me your left brain. Well, I'll say that's an amazing left brain. Very well done, scientist. Now it's time for our right side. And the great part, we just follow the same steps, and with the snap of your finger, now you've got the other side. Let's tape both of these halves together. Finally, find your cerebellum pieces and cut them out. Yup, both sides. And place them on your brain so it's mostly under the occipital lobe with a little bit under the temporal lobe. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's alive! Yeah, I agree. A little too much. We have just made a lovely fashion statement for this March Epilepsy Awareness Month season, and I hope you learned a little bit about the brain. Would you look at that? Perfect timing! Lily's rocket is returning.
Oh my goodness! You learned how to make a brain hat too! It looks totally amazing! And now is the perfect time to put it on! Well, I hope you enjoy your brain hat, and make sure to let people know that you're wearing it for Epilepsy Awareness Month. So, Go have fun with your brain hat. Or if you want, check out another exciting activity in your Purple Day Brain Kit. See you soon!